Leo, to your Astrodice reading for May. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. This is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope using only one of the 12 houses for your monthly forecast. Okay, let's get in here. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description area. Let's see. This message for Leo in May. Do you have the sun coming out? Wow. I'm going to go straight into some of your own energy, using some Virgo energy in the first house. Okay. Your immortal spirit, a purpose and destiny is involved. Here comes the sun. Doing it Virgo style. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Let's see. Going straight into the first house. Wow, the sun is the first house. So, I mean, you're definitely bringing out this Leo energy within yourself. What people see and the impressions you give. That's like looking at yourself and saying, this is where I'm going. What am I doing? Looking at my own legacy. Looking deep within my own spirit, my own destiny. That's where your self-esteem comes from. Yourself, self-expressions. Okay, guys, let's get in here, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. And one more. There was a little bit of confusion. You feel like you're stuck at a crossroads when it comes to your immortal destiny and what my purpose is at this time. Where am I going? I kind of feel like you're a little bit indecisive. You might have two different things going on within your life and you're just not sure which path to take, or is this the right path to take? If you know it's only one, then that's fine, but they're still being stuck at the crossroads because it's saying, should I or should I not? Someone could also have you in confusion, but here you are coming out as this beautiful Queen of Wands in your own energy, trying to keep your emotions at bay, trying to keep yourself as calm and composed as possible over here as this King of Cauldrons. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio and feel like you're very decisive at this time, but yet trying to control yourself. This Queen of Wands is Leo energy. This is you in the middle saying, this is what I'm doing. I'm being humble, but yet there's something that I could be procrastinating on moving because I am stuck at this crossroads or this indecision. But the first house is, how is this King of Cauldrons looking at me? I do feel like that's another person that you're dealing with, or the situation in itself where you're trying to keep your composure. Do you have this person trying to come back to justify a situation with you? Are you in the midst of a divorce, a breakup, or a separation? Something that's becoming very justified. The justice wants to come up between the Queen of Wands and this, which I consider Pisces energy. But it's like you're sitting in the knowing and you know that there's something that's going on here. The overall knowing could be definitely dealing with a Pisces. Sitting in this area, but you know that there's this tower. This tower is here. This tower has taken you guys to this crossroads, and you're like kind of stuck in not understanding exactly what comes next. What do I do now? There's that painstaking air. So it's kind of like you looking in the mirror and saying, where's my purpose when it comes to this place that I've dedicated a lot. I've put a lot of purpose into this. Where does this leave me now? If I get rid of this situation, where does this take me? So it's kind of like trying to figure out where I walk now. That's exactly what it is. I'm leaving it there because you guys did have a tower, or you're going through the tower now. Okay, take it how it resonates. but it's about opening up your awareness, but not fearing what comes next. It's almost like I said, you're trying to keep yourself very composed at this time so you do not allow the fear to rise of what it is that's going on. So it's almost like you're trying to test new waters when it comes to the situation, but you're waiting for the realization of this is where it is, because I know that this love situation, this situation that I was in love with, is now over. And it's draining me, but I'm trying to keep strong. Yeah, you're trying to keep your strength alive. Okay, let's get in here, guys. Going straight to the mid-month. There it is again, the moon again, trying to feed the fear in the mid-month. I just said that, trying to keep that fear away, trying to keep the happiness at bay. Now we're rhyming. Okay, okay. That's okay. I swear sometimes when I'm over tapped in, it's like, okay, now we're all going to rhyme. Yeah, keeping yourself out of the Eight of Swords, because you know that even though you're trying to test the waters, that something doesn't feel complete. It feels like you're still in the waiting game, but it's saying we're not in the waiting game anymore. You're now in the now. There is no more waiting. The now is now. Okay. So it almost feels like, because you're in this crossroads in the mid-month, it's telling you we're pushing on you, we're pushing on you, and you're saying, no, I'm standing still, I'm waiting for what needs to come. They're saying there is nothing waiting. It's time for you to move. Okay. So you've got the Seven of Cauldrons coming out, wishful thinking coming out. There's a lot of new opportunities that are coming your way. You have these new opportunities, these new things coming toward you, things that are going to passionately make you move. It's almost like the universe is saying, look, there's so many major arcanas here. You can't tell me the universe isn't saying, well, look, I balanced out the situation. It really is more balanced. But you're not seeing it that way because you're in the Eight of Swords in the mid-month. So where you're trying to keep away from the Eight of Swords, where you're trying to keep away from all of these, what we would consider negative emotions or restrictions or any of these fear-based things we don't like, you're in it anyways. But now it's almost like the universe is saying, but you're not understanding. Here I'm telling you, test the waters, wait. Here I'm telling you, it's time to move. Waiting game is over. And then it's bringing in these new, fresh opportunities. And actually, a lot of it is your wish fulfillment. It's just you seeing it, you perceiving it, you in the first house saying, I've got it, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to run with it. A lot of messages of moving up, and also the Four of Shields, taking control of it. You don't have to take this person back. Look, he wants to come in and he wanted to, but now he's not. Or she is not coming in to offer. And maybe that's what you were afraid of. You were afraid they were going to try to come and mess this up. You were afraid that they were going to come and try to reconcile something that you've already put your foot down and said no. No, because you've already balanced the scales. It's like you ended up feeding the fear of them trying to come back to get you all messed up again, and it's not happening. Even if they do come back, they're not coming. Let's put it this way, guys. Even if they are coming back, they're not coming back the way you thought that it was going to come back. A place to just completely destroy all of your emotions. No. So then you can take this sigh of relief. Oh my God, thank God they didn't ask that. Oh my God, thank God they didn't do that. Yeah, they came back, but it wasn't the way. They're not coming back the way that you feared. So you're holding on to all this fear base for no reason. Most of the fears we hold on to are mostly way over what's going to really happen anyways, right? But nonetheless, they're not coming in to offer that cup of love. So you can heal. Messages of healing. Fast movement in healing. Time to relax. Hold tight to your heart. Seek the truth within yourself as you're getting rest and peace of mind. Not having to replay the past within your mind. Not having to replay the past with this person. Just moving forward the way you need to move forward. But it's going to give you time to think about what it is, because now you can get out of that crossroads. It's going to be able to allow you to see what it is you truly need to see for your destiny, your purpose, getting back to yourself, getting back to who you are. I'm Leo. This is me. I don't need that. My happiness, my joy. Being able to see the world through the lens of what I want to see it as, and having these new options. I want to put it there on the Three of Cups because it's saying in the end, you're not going to be at the crossroads. Now it's sunshine. You're going from this I don't understand to this complete sunshine, the dawning of a new day, the understanding that I can keep this happiness within myself. I don't have to look in the mirror and just see sadness. I don't have to look in the mirror and say, what are you doing? No, I can look in the mirror now confidently and say, everything's going to be okay. I'm going to give back to myself. I don't need their breadcrumbs. I don't need to tell them anything. I don't need to put out any energy that has anything to do with this water sign. And of course, it doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be anybody. But you're going after your own joy, your own happiness. And you're going to find that the joy and the happiness actually lives within yourself. You're going to find that you didn't find it within, not 100% with this other person, this other thing. The happiness actually lives within. And that they don't have to come back to ruin that happiness. They don't have to come back to ruin and make you fearful, make you in your mind. You can actually overcome that with strength and agility, because you are Leo. You can overcome. Everything that they're doing is just, it's almost like you're going to see it in the end between your soul, and when your soul comes together within yourself and you really start looking at things, you're going to say, you know what, that was kind of a facade. Now, wasn't it? Because where I thought that they were going to do this, that, or the other, or this is what I thought was supposed to happen, in the end, I kind of like willed the magic within myself, because I'm whole within myself. I don't need anybody to complete me. And that's really what you're going to be looking at yourself and saying, who am I really? Dig deep with that Hermit card. Digging deep to say, I am wielding the High Priestess. I know myself. And then everything comes back to you. It's a very deep emotional understanding of what it is you truly need. Even sometimes when we think we don't. And that was it for you, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.